In the quaint town of Riverton, nestled among rolling hills and lush forests, there stood an old, ivy-covered mansion. The mansion, known as Hawthorne House, had been in the Hawthorne family for generations. Its grand halls and elegant rooms were filled with antique furniture, paintings, and heirlooms that told the story of the family's rich history. At the heart of this mansion lived a curious and adventurous girl named Lucy. Lucy was 12 years old, with bright red hair that cascaded in curls down her back and green eyes that sparkled with curiosity. She loved exploring every nook and cranny of the old house, always on the lookout for hidden treasures and forgotten secrets. One rainy afternoon, as the wind howled and the rain pattered against the windows, Lucy found herself wandering through the dusty corridors of the mansion. She had explored most of the rooms many times over, but there was one place she had never been allowed to go: the attic. Her parents had always told her that it was too dangerous, filled with old, unstable furniture and forgotten relics that could easily topple over. But today, with her parents out of the house and her curiosity getting the better of her, Lucy decided it was time to venture into the forbidden attic. She grabbed a flashlight from the kitchen drawer and made her way up the creaky wooden stairs, each step echoing through the silent mansion. The door to the attic was old and heavy, with a rusty lock that looked like it hadn't been used in years. Lucy took a deep breath and pushed the door open, revealing a dark, musty space filled with cobwebs and dust-covered boxes. She shone her flashlight around the room, her heart pounding with excitement and a touch of fear. As she carefully navigated through the clutter, Lucy's flashlight beam caught something unusual. In the far corner of the attic, partially hidden behind a stack of old trunks, was a small, ornate door. The door was unlike any she had ever seen, with intricate carvings of vines and flowers and a brass handle that gleamed in the dim light. Lucy's heart raced with anticipation. She had always dreamed of finding a secret door that led to a hidden world, just like in the stories she loved to read. She approached the door and reached for the handle, her hands trembling with excitement. To her surprise, the door swung open easily, revealing a narrow passageway that led into darkness. Taking a deep breath, Lucy stepped through the door, her flashlight illuminating the way. The passageway was narrow and winding, with walls made of cold, damp stone. She could feel a cool breeze coming from somewhere ahead, carrying with it the scent of earth and leaves. As she continued down the passageway, Lucy noticed that the walls were lined with strange, glowing symbols. She had never seen anything like them before, and they seemed to pulse with a faint, magical light. Her curiosity grew stronger with each step, and she couldn't help but wonder where the passageway would lead. After what felt like an eternity, the passageway opened up into a large, cavernous room. The room was filled with an eerie, otherworldly glow, and at its center stood a magnificent, ancient tree. The tree's branches stretched up towards the ceiling, and its leaves shimmered with a silvery light. Beneath the tree, nestled among its roots, was a small, crystal-clear pond. Lucy approached the tree with awe, feeling as though she had stepped into a different world. As she stood there, she heard a soft, melodious voice call out to her. "Welcome, Lucy," the voice said. "I have been waiting for you." Startled, Lucy looked around but saw no one. "Who's there?" she asked, her voice trembling. "I am the guardian of the tree," the voice replied. "I have watched over this place for centuries, waiting for the one who is destined to unlock its secrets." Lucy's fear began to fade, replaced by a sense of wonder. "What secrets?" she asked. "Why am I here?" The guardian's voice was gentle and reassuring. "You have been chosen, Lucy. The Tree of Whispers holds the wisdom and knowledge of ages past. It is said that those who drink from the pond at its roots will gain the ability to understand the language of nature and communicate with the spirits of the forest." Lucy's eyes widened with excitement. "Really? I can talk to animals and understand the trees?" "Yes," the guardian replied. "But with this gift comes great responsibility. The forest is in danger, and it needs your help. A dark force threatens to destroy the balance of nature, and only you have the power to stop it." Lucy felt a surge of determination. "I'll do whatever it takes to protect the forest." "What do I need to do?" The guardian's voice grew somber. "You must embark on a journey to find the 3 sacred stones of the forest. These stones hold the power to restore balance and banish the darkness. The first stone is hidden in the Cave of Echoes, the second in the Grove of Shadows, and the third at the Peak of Eternity. Each place holds its own challenges and dangers, but I believe in your courage and strength." Lucy took a deep breath, feeling the weight of the task ahead. "I'll find the stones and save the forest. I promise." With the guardian's guidance, Lucy knelt by the pond and cupped her hands to drink from its crystal-clear water. As the cool liquid touched her lips, she felt a rush of energy and a newfound sense of clarity. The symbols on the walls glowed brighter, and she could hear the faint whispers of the trees around her. "Good luck, Lucy," the guardian said. "May the spirits of the forest guide and protect you." With renewed determination, Lucy set off on her journey. She made her way back through the passageway and emerged into the attic, feeling as though she had been gone for hours, even though only a few minutes had passed. She knew she had to act quickly to find the sacred stones and save the forest. Her first destination was the Cave of Echoes, a place she had heard about in local legends. It was said to be a mysterious cave hidden deep within the forest, where the echoes of ancient voices could be heard. Lucy packed a small bag with essentials, a flashlight, some food, and a map, and set off into the forest. As she ventured deeper into the woods, she felt a sense of connection with the trees and animals around her. She could hear the whispers of the leaves and the soft murmurs of the forest spirits, guiding her towards the cave. After several hours of walking, she finally reached the entrance to the Cave of Echoes. The cave was dark and foreboding, with jagged rocks and a narrow opening. Lucy took a deep breath and stepped inside, her flashlight casting long shadows on the walls. The air inside the cave was cool and damp, and the echoes of her footsteps seemed to reverberate endlessly. As she made her way through the winding tunnels, she listened carefully to the echoes, hoping to hear the ancient voices that would guide her to the first sacred stone. Suddenly, she heard a faint, melodic chant coming from deeper within the cave. She followed the sound, her heart pounding with anticipation. The chant grew louder and more distinct, and she could make out the words of an ancient song, sung in a language she could now understand. The song led her to a large, cavernous chamber, where a shimmering, blue stone rested on a pedestal at the center. The stone glowed with an otherworldly light, and Lucy knew that she had found the first sacred stone. As she approached the pedestal, a figure emerged from the shadows. It was a tall, ethereal being with glowing eyes and a flowing robe. "Greetings, Lucy," the being said. "I am the keeper of the cave. You have shown great courage in finding the first stone." Lucy nodded, her eyes fixed on the stone. "Thank you. I need this stone to save the forest. Will you let me take it?" The keeper's gaze was intense but kind. "The stone is yours, but you must prove your worth. Answer this riddle, and the stone will be yours. I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with the wind. What am I?" Lucy thought for a moment, then smiled. "An echo." "The answer is an echo." The keeper nodded, pleased. "You are wise and worthy. Take the stone, and may it guide you on your journey." Lucy carefully picked up the stone, feeling its energy pulse through her. She thanked the keeper and made her way out of the cave, feeling a sense of accomplishment and purpose. Her next destination was the Grove of Shadows, a place shrouded in mystery and fear. It was said to be a dark, enchanted grove where shadows came to life and whispered secrets to those who dared to enter. Lucy knew that this would be her greatest challenge yet, but she was determined to succeed. As she ventured deeper into the forest, the trees grew taller and denser, their branches forming a thick canopy that blocked out the sunlight. The air grew cooler, and the shadows seemed to dance and move around her. She could hear the faint whispers of the forest spirits, urging her to stay strong and keep going. After hours of walking, she finally reached the entrance to the Grove of Shadows. The grove was dark and foreboding, with twisted trees and a thick fog that obscured her vision. Lucy took a deep breath and stepped inside, her flashlight casting long, eerie shadows on the ground. As she made her way through the grove, she could hear the whispers of the shadows around her, speaking in hushed tones and cryptic riddles. She knew that she had to stay focused and listen carefully to find the second sacred stone. Suddenly, she saw a faint, glowing light in the distance. She followed the light, her heart pounding with anticipation. The light led her to a small clearing, where a silver stone rested on a pedestal at the center. The stone glowed with a soft, silvery light, and Lucy knew that she had found the second sacred stone. As she approached the pedestal, a figure emerged from the shadows. It was a tall, shadowy being with glowing eyes and a flowing robe. "Greetings, Lucy," the being said. "I am the keeper of the grove. You have shown great courage in finding the second stone." Lucy nodded, her eyes fixed on the stone. "Thank you. I need this stone to save the forest. Will you let me take it?" The keeper's gaze was intense but kind. "The stone is yours, but you must prove your worth. Answer this riddle, and the stone will be yours. I am not alive, but I grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. I don't have a mouth, but water kills me. What am I?" Lucy thought for a moment, then smiled. "Fire. The answer is fire." The keeper nodded, pleased. "You are wise and worthy. Take the stone, and may it guide you on your journey." Lucy carefully picked up the stone, feeling its energy pulse through her. She thanked the keeper and made her way out of the grove, feeling a sense of accomplishment and purpose. Her final destination was the peak of eternity, a towering mountain that reached up to the sky. It was said to be a place of great power, where the ancient spirits of the forest gathered to watch over the land. Lucy knew that this would be her greatest challenge yet, but she was determined to succeed. As she climbed the mountain, the air grew colder and thinner, and the path became steeper and more treacherous. She could feel the weight of the 2 sacred stones in her bag, their energy guiding her and giving her strength. After hours of climbing, she finally reached the summit. The view from the top was breathtaking, with the entire forest spread out below her. At the center of the summit stood a golden stone, glowing with a brilliant light. Lucy knew that she had found the 3rd and final sacred stone. As she approached the pedestal, a figure emerged from the mist. It was a tall, majestic being with glowing eyes and a flowing robe. "Greetings, Lucy," the being said. "I am the keeper of the peak. You have shown great courage in finding the 3rd stone." Lucy nodded, her eyes fixed on the stone. "Thank you. I need this stone to save the forest. Will you let me take it?" The keeper's gaze was intense but kind. "The stone is yours, but you must prove your worth. Answer this riddle, and the stone will be yours. I am taken from a mine, and shut up in a wooden case, from which I am never released, and yet I am used by almost every person. What am I?" Lucy thought for a moment, then smiled. "A pencil. The answer is a pencil." The keeper nodded, pleased. "You are wise and worthy. Take the stone, and may it guide you on your journey." Lucy carefully picked up the stone, feeling its energy pulse through her. She thanked the keeper and made her way back down the mountain, feeling a sense of accomplishment and purpose. With all 3 sacred stones in her possession, Lucy knew that she had the power to save the forest. She returned to the Tree of Whispers, where the guardian awaited her. "You have done well, Lucy," the guardian said. "You have found the 3 sacred stones and proven your worth. Now, place the stones at the base of the tree, and the balance will be restored." Lucy carefully placed the stones at the base of the tree, feeling their energy flow into the roots and branches. The tree glowed with a brilliant light, and the entire forest seemed to come alive with energy and vitality. "Thank you, Lucy," the guardian said. "You have saved the forest and restored the balance of nature. Your bravery and determination will be remembered for generations to come." Lucy felt a deep sense of fulfillment and belonging. She knew that she had found her place in the world, and that she would always be connected to the forest and its magic. And so, Lucy's journey came to an end, but her adventures were far from over. She continued to explore the forest, always guided by the spirits and the wisdom of the Tree of Whispers. She knew that the world was filled with mysteries and wonders, and that she had the power to make a difference. The secret door in the attic of Hawthorne House remained a symbol of Lucy's courage and determination, a reminder that even the smallest doors could lead to the greatest adventures. And so, the legend of Lucy and the Tree of Whispers lived on, inspiring generations of adventurers to seek out the magic and wonder in the world around them. The forest thrived, its beauty and vitality a testament to the bravery of one young girl who dared to unlock its secrets and protect its ancient wisdom.